Hey guys, Will Chandler here, Guardian Fury. Um, I'm feeling better now. I was pretty sick, especially this past week, just between sinuses from pollen, and then I think I might have had like some sort of small cold to go along with it. So I was down for the count for a few days, and also just really busy with some family stuff, and I kind of wanted to recount what's been happening the last couple days, in particular with, uh, in regards to the Jehovah's Witnesses. I had mentioned in the past on some of my videos how the rumor mill is kind of going about me through the congregation that I've been going to meetings to, and so the younger elders brought forward a number of things to me in the last couple days, um, basically accusations against me for lying about stuff or claiming things. And there's one or two that it could have just been a misunderstanding of words. And so there's some of it that I can easily dismiss. But then there's also others that are just blatant lies that I I don't understand how anything I've said could be misconstrued to the level that these one or two Jehovah's Witnesses are saying it. And that in and of itself doesn't surprise me at all. I've seen the rumor mill in action when I was a kid. Uh, I remember the special needs talks about the rumor mill in the congregations at the different ones I was at. Um, I watched it happen with my mother when I was younger, and and just the lies that were told. I watched it happen on numerous occasions when I was in, and this was decades ago, and now I'm watching it happen again because a few people don't like me because one in particular, I call them being rude, or they're scared of what I might say, or they just whatever, for whatever reason. I know I rub some people the wrong way. It is what it is. I don't mean any offense, but I'll be curious to see what comes of it. But one of the things to try to reconcile the differences, because this younger elder believes he knows these people, has known them for many years, and so he's trying to figure out where the truth lies, but he's gotten to know me to some degree, at least from his perspective. And my perspective is I know I can get the measure of someone pretty quickly. It's not hard. It's a bit of a learned behavior, I think, to be able to know if you can trust someone. It's for me, it's a very quick thing to know whether or not I can trust someone, and or to what degree you can trust them. And my measure of this younger elder is that he's a good dude trying to do the right thing. And I stand behind that, and nothing I say is meant to degrade him or negative towards him. Uh, I will say that what's been happening has shown a degree of mental programming. Um, when it talks, they speak of apostates being mentally diseased and eating at the table of demons with their master, the devil. This is all talks. This is that we've seen at conventions. This is stuff that was been printed in their magazines. And so if he questions that I'm an apostate, then instantly his mind is going to go to there's something mentally diseased about me, right? Because of course his brother or sister in the Jehovah's Witness congregation, there's no way they would lie, not to him anyway. Uh, by his according to his opinion. And so it's interesting where he ended up going with this, because he can't reconcile what he knows of me with the fact that he can't just take it on face value that I would just so blatantly make some of the statements that some of these people are claiming I made. And I agree, they're not true. I didn't make those statements. And so then he has this Jehovah's Witness claiming one thing, and I'm claiming that it's the exact opposite. Who does he believe? So then he brings up to me the way he reconciles it in his head. And I told him to handle it biblically. When he started getting into it with me some, I said, handle it biblically. I was like, you do your thing. What's the Bible say to do? Doesn't the Bible say to talk to... Shouldn't the person making the accusation be the one talking to me? You know, like, let's clear the air. But of course, they don't want to do that. And so the way he has then reconciled it is he started asking me if I had memory problems. He started asking, well, you've been through a lot of abuse in your life, and then the trauma in the military, which I actually enjoyed my time in the military, but... And, like, so anyway, where he went with this was asking if I had memory problems because of mental illness. And then he asked if it was possible that maybe I had multiple personality disorder. So that's where his brain went. Instead of entertaining both sides and trying to bring the two parties together, instead of really trying to divide what the truth is, all of a sudden I'm mentally diseased because of my life. And I would again say that that's some cognitive dissonance going on, because then I asked him, you know, how do you reconcile this? Because you've gotten to know me, you know, I've been hanging out with you for a while now, and you should have a measure of who I am. He doesn't think so, but again, I guess he's not as intuitive about people, maybe. I don't know. For whatever reason, he still questions me. And that's fine. That's to be expected because I'm worldly, right? And I'm possibly a demonic apostate. Like, okay. And why would I have come and helped you at your house? Why is there a standing offer? Why have I offered to let you use the tools I have to make your job easier? Why do I continue talking about the Bible with you? Why, you know, like, I'm asking this stuff. I'm like, and you wanted to stay away from organizational stuff? And I've done that. I've said, haven't I just been focusing on the Bible with you? You've made you uncomfortable to talk about organizational stuff. And so what have I done? I've stayed away from organizational stuff now. Like, so anyway, it just shows me that he is having a hard time reconciling with who I appear to be. And it's completely impossible to him that one of his Jehovah's Witness brothers and sisters are lying to him or misrepresenting, whatever. I'm not saying it was a malicious lie. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. And I'm probably never going to know, but it really doesn't matter either. I find it very curious that the first place he goes with that is all of a sudden I'm mentally diseased. And again, that's what cults do. That's how they indoctrinate you. It's all black and white, us versus them mentality, right? And cognitive dissonance, where facts or ideas don't line up with what you already claim to know or think you know, and therefore you come to some crazy conclusions sometimes, or just disregard what truth is. And to me, that appears to be what's happening at the moment. And I don't know, we'll see where it goes. I don't know. Whatever, you know. I found it rather amusing, and I thought some of y'all might get a kick out of it. So, yeah, that's about it. You guys have a good one.